We step on the scene, it's time to roll. Bleacher, that's the name, we aiming for gold. Unmatched in the game, got the stats on lock. TBE, we know how to rock the block. We the kings of picks, making moves, no tricks. Bleacher, bet we make you waves. With every pick, fortune paves. TBE, the thrill is alive. Join the ride, watch us thrive. From football to hoops, we break it down nice. Every wager we place, it's precision, no dice. Follow our lead, watch the money multiply. In this betting arena, we're flying high. Got the odds in our favor, feel the savor. Bleacher bet, we make you waves. With every pick, fortune paves. TBE, the thrill is alive. Join the ride, watch us thrive.
What's happening, buddy?
What's going on, man?
It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, it's been, God, at least 4 months, I think, 3 months.
Wow, look at you. You're like a guy in Alcoholics Anonymous. Do you have a coin yet or no?
Not yet.
Oh, all right. And still alive, reportedly.
Yeah, still alive, man.
Have you been betting? Have you been gambling? Have you been paying attention? How are you Giants doing? Or what's going on?
I made a couple bets, but I bet against the Giants. It's unfortunate that I had a couple parlays one of the parlays, I can't remember, but I had like a 5-bet parlay last week, a 5-pick parlay, and I missed one. I was bummed. But it is what it is.
You can't miss any, and you're in the right spot. And that's why we're launching this show, because for years, literally, it's been years now, people have been saying, you got to start selling this, AJ, because I don't know. I have a gift. I guess it's a gift. Maybe it's half a brain, which helps me through this.
I don't know. You seem to pick some winners, man.
Yeah, a lot more winners than losers. And I mean, especially when we get into NBA season, I hit it a 95% clip. And this is not anything that you hear us say on the show. You can go back to our Instagram, Bleacher Brothers and Bleacher Bet. It's all there. Go through all the historical data. It's all there in the stories. Go back and look through. We hit and we hit and we hit. And what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how we do this, because I look at sports betting in a way where it's just like buying stocks. It's just like investing.
Yeah.
Right. If you're not just going eeny, meeny, miny, mo, or saying, oh, I like the team with the teal jerseys, or I like Patrick Mahomes and he won the Super Bowl, so I'm going to bet on that. But if you actually know what you're looking at and don't fall for it, me and Ted Brooks, and we did an awesome show, Sports Profits, man. They're back with us. They're doing a show every Thursday now. His show was just on a couple hours ago. And he brought up, there's so many guys out there now that betting is mainstream. Everywhere you look, it's sports betting, sports betting, sports betting. I mean, you watch a Phillies game and it's like, okay, and the bottom of the third is sponsored by FanDuel. If anybody strikes out on 3 pitches, you get $100 for free bets, or whatever it is. Sports betting is everywhere now. Everybody thinks that they're a professional handicapper. We're not those guys just jumping out. And anybody that you see, and Ted had said this earlier, you see anybody that's throwing stacks of money around in the pictures, like Floyd Money Mayweather, they're coming out looking like Mr. T, standing in front of their Ferraris with all their gold chains. Those are the people that you can't trust.
Yeah.
Right? They absolutely positively are. So we're going to give you the proof. All right. Follow along. We're going to give you some stuff here for free for a while. And then at some point, we're going to start a VIP sort of plan where people can subscribe and get the picks. Sports books, there's a lot of them out there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on where you live, you may be limited. You may have unlimited amounts of sports books available to you. In Florida, where we are located, we don't have unlimited amounts, but we've got a few options. And look, let's start out with recent history. All right. Because if we talk about everything that we picked last year, well, last year is last year. But here's my night last night. Okay. And I used a few different sports books here. So I'll put this up, Tom. You take a look at what we did here. Last night, small, but this is on Better. Better's a daily fantasy app. You pick 3. If you get all three of them right, you win. So $10, $127. There's one bet dates there. 425 yesterday in the afternoon, 924. All right, that was one bet. Here's the second bet from yesterday. Boom. Same thing. Better again. All right. Bet 10, 17. I'm not coming in like Jimmy the Greek or like what was De Niro's name in Casino?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm looking at it in my head right now, and it's just not coming to me.
Well, whatever it was. I'm not coming in like that. I'm not coming in with all these. Now take that down, Steven. We'll put that up when I want to put that up. You know, we do it for fun. We do it for investments. If we like something, we really like it. Here's third one from yesterday. It's another better. And this was $5, bet $10. So I pretty much doubled up on better. Small bets, but you know what? If you're doing this every single day and you can pick up $200 a week or $300 a week,
hey,
what stock are you buying that's going to pay you $200 or $300 a week consistently like this?
None.
All right. So that was just better. Then I had to go over to Hard Rock because I've been giving out. And one of the things that I do is I don't hold back. Last year around Thanksgiving, it was me and June, I think, on a show. And I said, bet the Oklahoma City Thunder every game for the rest of the season, and you will make money. What did they do? They won a gazillion games. They won the NBA title. Everybody made some money. Something I'm on right now, and have I told you this? What's a good bet anytime is Messi.
Yeah.
Messi, anytime goal. So last night, did I do an anytime goal? Nah, I got greedy. I said, give me 2 goals. And what did Messi do? 2 goals at plus 260. All right. And that's not unusual. Messi has scored 2 goals, I want to say, in 6 of their last 10 games.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good. But a Messi anytime goal, that's almost a lock. For him not to score, virtually impossible. So I'm telling you right now, I'll go out on a limb on this one. Bet Messi every single time they play to score a goal. He may not do it every single time, but Ted gave us stats. So you can go back and watch the Sports Profit show earlier, that if you're getting odds of 150 or less and you hit 60% of the time, you win. That's usually what Messi is. Messi's about minus 125 to score a goal because everybody knows he's going to score a goal. But to score 2, then your numbers are going up. And then just for giggles, okay, I went over to Kalshi, which is this new book. It's a prediction market book. We'll talk about this in a bit. But I went to Kalshi. I said, all right, you know what? Just give me Miami. All right, I'll take Inter Miami to win over NYCFC. $19.71. It's lucky that's the year of my birth. I cashed out with $51. Miami
almost tripled your money.
4-zip. All right, that was my night. I'm not leaving anything out. Those were all the picks I made last night. Nothing outrageous. If you look at the total, I mean, this was 20, there was a 5, there was a 10, there was another 10. So what is that? 20, 30, 40, 50, about $75 last night and picked up a few hundred. Where else are you going to do that?
Good luck.
Oh.
Good luck.
And now what a lot of these books are doing right now too, that we're using, is these casinos. They're opening up all of these social casinos. And I believe that you are an online casino fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
You had a little bit of luck with an online casino at some point?
Yeah, I did last year. A matter of fact, almost a little more than a year ago.
And I doubted these things. I doubted these things, Tom, because I said, you know what? If you're not in Vegas, I'm not sitting down and playing your slot machines, because I know Nevada has regulations and they've got to pay out. And I know Jersey does too, but I even doubt Jersey a little bit just because I'm from there. So I know better than to trust everything in Jersey. But I was with Q and Luch about a year and a half ago in New York, and Q had downloaded the Bet365 app.
Right. I remember that. And
the next morning he told me, he goes, yeah, I won like $1,000 on the casino. And I'm like, wow, those casino things really play? They really pay? And
well, that's when you guys were at the Meadowlands, right?
Yeah, we're at the Meadowlands for the gambling convention. And then I was like, all right, $1,000, that's kind of cool, you know? But then you last year went away and you hit literally like a jackpot type score.
Yeah, 136,000.
136,000. All right, you put it out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How much did you have to bet on one single bet to win that?
I was doing, what happened was I got an alert, $250 match play. And I was like, okay, I'll bite, So I clicked on it and I put 250 in. It said, casino. And I'm like, well, hang on a second. So I clicked on casino and there it was, I mean, even Hard Rock, they have live blackjack, like literally where there's a dealer there and they're putting out the cards, just like I swear, it's just like you're sitting at a table, And when I was up there a couple of weeks ago, I made $500 playing blackjack. It was crazy. But when I hit that, go ahead.
Check this out. All right. ReBet is one of the books that we like to talk about.
Experience live craps and play hundreds of games, all on ReBet, where the action's always on.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's I don't have that particular video pulled up, but if you want to play blackjack, yeah, the deal is there.
Yeah,
and it's live blackjack, a live poker.
And you can you can chat with the other players, and I mean, I was blown away by it. Dee, when she's like, "Oh my God, check this out! They got live blackjack," and I'm like, "No freaking way," So we played blackjack a little bit, and it was. I mean, one night she's like, "Dude, you got to go to sleep." I'm like, "I'm winning. I keep winning." She goes, "You're gonna lose it all back," and I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna lose it back." And so I mean, I only started with like $50, and I turned it into 500. It was a beautiful thing.
Well, we should say, or we should have said already, is that all the books and all the things that we're talking about tonight, you got to be 18 and over.
Yeah.
Okay? In some states, you got to be 19 or 21, but most states 18 or older. And if you have a problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. We're not encouraging anybody to bet the rent money or the kids' college fund or anything like that. There is no get rich quick sort of thing. And when you win 136,000 or 1,000 on a casino online game, that's luck. That's not skill.
Yeah.
There's no skill involved in playing video poker or winning that much money. Okay.
When I won that money, I'm not going to lie. I must have been playing for about 3 hours, but I cashed out. I got it up to $5,000 and I cashed out half of it. Mm-hmm. And then I started doing max bet. And it was like a roller coaster, up and down and up and down. And when I got into that bonus round, and all of a sudden my phone starts vibrating and crap, and I was like, "What the heck?" And it's like, "You won the jackpot." And at the time, it was the highest jackpot.
Was it a progressive or?
Yeah, it was progressive.
So what happens? Does this casino actually come to your house and make you fill out a 1099 or what?
No, it was crazy because. You can only cash out $10,000 at a pop. Okay. So I started doing that and I was like, okay, now they're asking me for all this information. So I called up an old casino host of mine from, way back when. Mm-hmm. And he directed me to a casino host at the Hard Rock. And she's like, okay, here's what you got to do. We're going to send you this. We're going to send you that. And had to fill out all this information. And you can only do up to $100,000. So I did the 100. I already had 20 out, and then I just, finished the rest of it out and left a few thousand in there. And when I got back, I started playing table tennis again.
That's BS because they don't limit how much you can lose in one day, but yet they limit how much you can withdraw.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
Yeah,
yeah.
They do on these apps. You can set your own limits.
Right.
But what kind of degenerate loser is going to set their own limits?
Yeah. Right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Because what's going to happen. You set the limit and then you say, oh, shit. And I'm going to go back and raise it up a little more.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure what the override looks like and how you enforce it on yourself. But
yeah, it's crazy. They're nuts.
So anyway, again, it's easy for us to come on and it's easy for me to tell you, hey, you know what? He won this and so won that and go back and look at our history. One of the things that I really like about ReBet is they call and look, we're involved with most of the major sports books.
Yep.
You can go to bleacherbrothers.com if you're looking for a book in your area by state. Bet365, DraftKings, FanDuel, Caesars, BetMGM, ReBet, Novig. The list goes on and on and on. The daily fantasies like Better and Underdog and Sleeper. But one of the things I really like about ReBet is I like the way this whole social sports book is put together and how they track your actual wins. So we've been on ReBet for about a year, and I did not touch ReBet or use ReBet, I would say from February to about 2-3 weeks ago. So
Wow.
the 681 wins, those were during last year's football season and college football season.
What about basketball?
Yeah, beginning of basketball season. But I mean, basketball, you know, when a season, the way I do this and the way I invest is I look at the data, but I also follow the trends. I feel like you're not going to see anything happen that you haven't already seen happen. So what I do is I use the little bit of memory I have left and go back to, okay, when was the last time I saw this? What's going to happen? Why is this happening? What's going on with this other team when they come together? And these are the things I kind of put together. So with basketball, that would have been early in the season. It takes me a few, like Ted Brooks asked me, he's like, what do you like? And I said, look, man, I need some time.
Yeah, too early.
I need some time. It's too early. I can tell you the only things I can really tell you, the Dolphins suck in the NFL. FAU sucks in college football. And that's what I got. You know, you get back.
The Giants suck.
The Giants definitely suck. And I think the Giants are going to get crushed.
Well, they're starting, what's his name?
Dart
this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, because Russell Wilson is he's Hall of Fame injured, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, how many interceptions did he throw last week? I mean, the game started out, I was like, okay, there might be a game here, and all of a sudden, interception. And I'm done. I'm going to bed. You know, I'm done with the Giants. I mean, I'm still a loyal fan, but I'm just, until they get rid of the staff, the coaching staff, Giants are done.
Who wins more games this year, the Jets or the Giants?
Jets, I bet.
Can they both go undefeated or can they both go winless?
I'm sure they can, but I mean, the Jets, they show some promise, but the Giants, you know, with this new kid, who knows? He might come out of the gate. I mean, you know, what's that? Scatterboo? That guy is freaking crazy, man. That running back, and he's not really big, but he's just, you know, I think he's a leader, and I think he should be made one of the captains of the team. You know, but the Jets. I mean, I'm a Jets fan too, but I'm not putting any stock in them. You know, I mean, I think Giants, if they win 5 games this year, they're going to be lucky. I think the Jets will probably win like 6 or 7 games. That's my prediction.
So what
matter of fact, I'm going to go to Kashi, whatever. And,
Kashi, look it up. They'll have the totals in there. And I did make. Now look, you can't get in on this because it's too late. But for transparency, here was my play for today on Better.
Right.
Okay? I got Kyle Schwarber to get a hit, Harper to get a hit, and Anthony Volpe to get a hit. That's it. My 3, $10. If it comes out, I win 20. That's all I like. I don't bet just to bet. There are sometimes weeks where I will go by without doing anything. Because if I don't like it, I'm not going to do it. Now, sometimes I'll do like they give me a free play, then yes, of course I'll parlay like 2 different teams across 37 different leagues and try to hit a grand slam. But anytime you do that, you always, like you said before, you'll hit 19 out of 20 games.
Yeah.
And you don't hit that last one,
and then you're done. I mean, I had a parlay a few weeks ago, an 11 bet parlay in ping pong, you know, table tennis. And it was a $10 bet for $3,200, and I wasn't paying attention. Because that's the thing. You got to pay attention because you could do the early cash out. And when I woke up the next morning, the second to the last match, the guy lost. I had 10 out of 11 picks, and the last pick that I had was a heavy favorite. He was like plus 450, and or minus 450, and the one before that I should have paid attention to. It went 2. Let's see, it went 1-1-1-1. So it went into the last match. And if I was paying attention, I probably would have gotten a cash out over $1,000, you know, and on a $10 bet, you know, and the thing is a lot of times people are like, oh yeah, you know, you shouldn't, once you're in, you're all in, you got to go to the end. No, screw that. And even if I cashed out and I still won them all, I'd still be happy because 100 times my bet, but I wasn't paying attention. So it cost me $10.
Well, one of the things that I learned with these daily fantasies, whether it's Better or Underdog or Sleeper, and we love them all, but I'm doing really well on Better. So, why go away from it is because you can go up to 8 players, I think, maybe even 10 players.
Right.
But that's really, really, really hard to do. But you take baseball, all the games that are going on. What do we got? 15, 16 games a day.
Yeah.
Right? Who's likely to get a hit? So I look at the pitchers. Or who's likely to strike out a bunch of guys? Like last night was a no-brainer. If I go back to last night's, 2 of the guys I had, one was Paul Skeens. Let's see, is this one right here? I got Paul Skeens to strike out 4.5 batters. This guy's going to win the Cy Young. He's pitching his last game of the season. Then Yankees were clinching a playoff spot last night. They're trying to get the division. Their best pitcher was on the mound. And then I had, who'd I have? Schwarber to get a hit. That was it. On another ticket, I had Messi to is not that one, not that one. Must be this one right here. I threw Messi and Judge.
Yeah.
But like these are no-brainers. These are just things that I know are going to happen. And when they don't happen, I'm shocked as opposed to being shocked when I win something.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. And it all adds up. I mean, if you're doing a handful of bets a week, let's say like what you're doing. And, you can double your money. Let's say you put $100 in throughout the whole week and you double your money. I mean, everybody can use an extra $100, right?
Yeah. Who can't?
Joe told me, our buddy Joe told me that you gave him a pick and he went in on $150 and he won. He's like, you said to him, if you wanted, take my advice, bet. I know it was Messi. It was like a 3-bet parlay,
like a week or two ago. Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, just AJ said to bet it. So I bet it. But he went in a little steep, but hey, he more than doubled his money. Good for him.
Yeah. I don't tell anybody how much to go in for. Sometimes I will, sometimes I'll tell people via text because there are people who hit me every day and say, what should I do today? And I give it to them. I don't charge anybody for anything. That's going to change at some point. But I do a lot of live betting, meaning during the games.
Yeah.
All right. Because as the game goes on, the odds change, the spreads change. And that's the thing I love about ReBet. And that's why we're really going to incorporate ReBet into what we're doing with Bleacher Bet is in order to subscribe to us, you're going to have to do a couple different things. But one is beyond ReBet and follow us. Because if you follow us, you'll be able to see what we're doing as we do it.
Right. It's perfect.
We're not hiding anything. So because there's no way for me to tell thousands of people all at once to go live. When you're live betting, it's quick. I mean,
it's instantaneous.
Yeah, especially basketball. I mean,
you got to make a decision right away because if you don't, you lose out.
And how many times have I texted you on NFL Sundays or Saturdays and said, bet the over right now, bet the over right now, bet the over right now. And then I'm still texting you an hour later, keep betting the over, keep betting the over, keep betting the over.
Yeah.
I don't remember what game exactly, but it was a Detroit game and they scored like 90 something points and the original over under was 40 something.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That was the end of the season last year.
Yeah. Bet the over.
I remember that. I made some good money on those bets.
You can use the QR code right on the screen, download ReBet with our link. ReBet's the #1 18 plus sportsbook in the US. I mean, you only got to be 18 to get on here. You get the social casino, you got the sportsbook, and you can play for fun. You don't have to play for money. So you don't know what you're doing, but you just want a little bit of excitement. You can use the ReBet coins or the ReBet bucks or whatever they call them, and you get it just for signing up. Okay.
Now is the social casino available here in Florida?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You should never told me that.
Yeah, it is available here in Florida. Again, ReBet is a social sports book, and I don't trust the governing bodies. Even though you won and Joe Q won some money on these things, I'm still not. So I'm not telling anybody. I'm not giving anybody a video poker pick or anything here. But you know what? You're laying in bed and you want to kill some time and you're playing for 10 cents a hand or something on a slot machine. And that's what you do. Or you're waiting for your plane to come in or yada, yada, yada. It's all there. We love it. Right now on ReBet, they're doing a deposit match up to $100 for new users. You can use the link in the description of the video or the QR code that was just up on the screen right here. So a lot of stuff going on with ReBet. Let's we love ReBet. We'll talk more, but ReBet is a great starter book. And let's do this. Let's take a quick break. All right. We got sponsors now. We'll come back. We'll talk more about BETR. We'll get into Kalshi a little bit. And we'll even let you give out a pick or two in this. What is this?
Riders Cup.
Riders Cup. I thought that was a boat race, the Riders Cup.
Riders Cup is big time, man. Paying them Beth Page.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break so that we can pay some bills, and we'll be right back with more Bleacher Bet after this.
Hi, I'm Joe B, founder of JOEBEES 100% natural free-range bee pollen, and I want you to feel great. $99 gets you a 6-month supply, and this 7th month is absolutely free. The shipping is free. JOEBEES is bee pollen, simple natural nutrition loaded with natural vitamins and minerals. There's only one place to get JOEBEES, and that's from me, Joe B. What are you waiting for? You will love my JOEBEES, and if you don't, then I will gladly refund your money, no questions asked.
Welcome to ReBet, the first of its kind free-to-play social sports book.
Let's put some money on the game tonight.
I can't. I'm broke.
We'll just use the coins.
Coins?
Use ReBet coins for a free and fun betting experience while gaining in-app status. And for the betting enthusiasts, use our sweepstakes model to redeem real money rewards with ReBet Cash.
So New York to cover the spread?
They're -10, bro. It's a lot.
For those who might not get the lingo, use our easy-to-read lines to bet like a pro. And for those with a competitive friendship,
Dallas is going to crush Philly tonight.
Man, put your money where your mouth is.
All right, bet.
compete directly against your friends through our peer-to-peer betting feature. Bet on over 60 major sports leagues with ReBet's dynamic social sportsbook, featuring more than 3,000 diverse betting markets for an unparalleled experience. And with our social feed, you can share your bets with your friends. See a pick you like? Double down with a click of a button. This is ReBet. Welcome to sports betting made social. Legal in 47 states.
How cool is that you can bet against your friends?
That's the best.
How many times have you made a bet with your friends, then they don't pay up when they lose?
Yeah,
ReBet is like the mafia in the middle. And I'll tell you what's a really good bet, JOEBEES. So I started on these bee pollen tablets, capsules, a couple of weeks ago, with the exception of this week where I'm deathly ill with the 47th strain of COVID mixed with the flu, mixed with the plague. These things are making me sleep good, feel good. My mind is clearer. JOEBEES, 6 months supply, and he'll send you a 7th month for free. They're not expensive. I mean, I don't know what it costs. It costs me hardly anything.
I'm gonna have to get that because I do the real bee pollen, but I never know how much to take. And sometimes when I do it, I'm like all amped out and stuff, you know?
Yeah, no, we did all kinds of research on this. It's full of all kinds of vitamins and proteins and whatnot. And
bee pollen's really good for you. It boosts your immune system. I mean, it does so much for you. I've been on bee pollen for years.
And he'll give you a money back guarantee. So you can take this for 6 months and 29 days. If you don't feel like it's doing anything, send them the tablet back that you have, and he'll refund the money.
For the whole thing.
For the whole thing, yeah. So JOEBEES, we love JOEBEES, and literally I wouldn't promote something that I wasn't behind. So it's not because JOEBEES paid us. It's because I really dig JOEBEES. And right there, boom. Good job, Steven. You can scan the QR code, Tom. So right there, bro, you can scan the QR code on the screen right now that you're watching, and you can get your JOEBEES 6 months, and you get a 7th month for free.
Right now.
See that? This is how we do it. All right.
This is how we do it.
All right. So we got ReBet. We're digging in. I mean, obviously, we could spend 9 hours just on ReBet alone for another show. We're just breaking in here tonight. JOEBEES, we love. Okay.
Hey, you notice my shirt?
Your 420 shirt. I did notice that.
Fit Club, baby.
Yeah. Lots of big Bleacher Brother news. The Bleacher Brother show is coming back next week. All right. There's so many new shows on the channel. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even on the board right now, so I can't.
I'll do the sound effects.
There you go. Hey. Also, the cart, the shopping cart, the merch, it's all coming back.
Good.
Okay. But let's go over to BETR for a minute, because I love BETR. And here's one of the cool things with BETR. All right. Right now, what the hell is their promo right now? Where is it? Here we go. So their promo right now is, boom, let's slide BETR over there. $10 for free just for signing up. So you sign up, you got $10 for free. You don't even have to make a deposit. They're giving you $10 for free. And they will give you a 50% deposit match up to 400, up to 200, meaning if you put 400 in, you get a $200 deposit match. That's pretty good. And this weekend, every new user gets 2 free picks. And here's what their free picks look like, okay? You got Bo Nix right here. More or less than a half a passing yard. I mean, unless Bo Nix walks out on the field and spits on somebody before the game kicks off and gets tossed, more than likely he's going to have at least 1 passing yard, right?
Yeah, probably.
All right. What's the next one they're giving us? What is the screen?
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
More or less than a half a passing yard.
Of course.
We got, what's this thing doing to me? Who's this one? Kyler Murray. This is tonight.
Yep.
More or less than a half a yard. And then the last one is Dak Prescott. Now, this one's tricky. More or less than half a passing yard. I don't know.
He might not play. Yeah,
and do interceptions count? Are they counting his return yardage on the interceptions that he throws? Well, but anyway, you get the point. It's a free pick. It's a half yard. They did this with baseball. And with baseball, they'll come up and they'll give you, like Kyle Schwarber, more or less than 99 and a half home runs today. How do you lose that? Nobody's ever hit 100 home runs.
No, those are freebies.
Yeah, they are.
They're freebies.
But these free bets, they advertise them as new users only.
Right.
But it's not, because I get them all the time and I'm not a new user. But this weekend, anyway, and there's all kinds of boosts in BETR. I mean, and with BETR also, what's really cool with this is, let me pull one of those BETR slips back up, is let me pull up today's picks so we can probably see it there a little bit better. Picks of the day. Now you can't, but you have 2 different, you have what's called a dynamic play on BETR, or you have what's called the perfect play. All right. With the dynamic play, you don't have to get everything right. If you pick 5, you can get 4 right and you'll win. So you can lose 1. You can pick 8, you get 7 right, you win. But it doesn't pay you as much if you went out. I never do the dynamic play because I don't feel like I'm reaching when I make these picks. I feel pretty solid about my predictions, because that's really what these are. At the end of the day, no matter who you spend money with, who you follow, you can follow Portnoy and his, Portnoy, he's into racehorses, right? He buys.
Oh, yeah.
But
I saw him at the Breeders', or saw him at the Breeders' Cup.
He only buys gray horses. He'll only buy a horse if it's gray. It's crazy. And I got a gray horse that he doesn't have, but we're not going to talk about my horses here tonight. But Steal the Gray, I think, is the name of my gray horse. What's the name of my gray horse? Is it Steal the Gray? No, Steal the Moment, but it's a gray horse. But no matter who it is that you follow, for the most part, all these guys are doing is guessing. Okay. So if you're going to follow a guesser, at least follow a guesser who's got some pretty good history behind them. And the
history is pretty good.
Yeah. What was Johnny Carson's, what was that guy called? The fortune, he held the great something. I don't know. Who was Johnny Carson? People want to know.
I'm thinking Zombie, but that's Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, I forget what that was. And then Ed would sit there and whatever. But BETR. And a quick update on my BETR for tonight so far. Man, this Philly game is flying by. It's the 6th inning already. 1-0 Phillies. Schwarber no hit yet. Harper.
Karnak.
Karnak, that was it. Yes, I believe Carper hit a home run.
A great Karnak.
And the Yankees are winning in the bottom of the second. Volpe does not have a hit yet. He may not have even come up to bat yet. So Schwarber's the one I'm worried about now because it's getting late in the game. But Phillies are up 1-0. Harper came through. So loving Better. What else we got here on Better? Better. Oh, and now Better also. You ready for this? Guess what Better has? Arcade.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Wow.
So these sweepstakes books are so huge, and there are so many of these sweeps, and you'd be surprised at how many people sit on these sweepstakes books and play all day long
For hours.
Yeah, do you remember? Were you part of the show we had where we met the girl when Q won the jackpot? Me, Q, and Luch were in Jersey, and we had the woman who what the heck was her name?
I remember.
She was like the video poker queen or something. Q, if you remember, throw it in the
chat.
Yeah. Yeah, and Steven, help us out with the chat here. Phillies game started at 6:05. Yeah, Portnoy went off on Baffert. He did. Portnoy did go off on Baffert. I saw that for buying a gray horse from under him. Portnoy went nuts on Baffert, and watch Baffert's gray is gonna and the gray horse that I have is a Baffert horse.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And that's another show that's coming to the channel soon also is Impractical. The journey of racehorses from birth to the finish line.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, Joe forgets who that woman was too. But ReBet Casino, we did that. Better with the casino. I love these things. And Better's promotion right now, like I said, it's you get $10 just for signing up. You got to use our link. All right, Steven, can you throw the Better QR code up there for me? Use our link, scan the QR code. You get $10 just for signing up, and they'll give you a 100% deposit match. So it's a 100% deposit match up to $200. That's what it is. It's not a 50% to 400. It's a 100 to 200, which is basically 6 of one, half a dozen of another, right? You with me?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. I completely agree.
You're following along. So you're getting free money, people. It's free money. And if you follow along with me, are we going to be perfect? Absolutely, positively not. But I'm only going to give out really high percentage things that I've seen already and have taken the books to the bank time and time again. What are you looking up there, Tom? I hear you like you sound like Fred from the old Stern show. You're typing there.
I'm looking up some golf history here.
All right. Let's do this. Let's take one more break. Let's come back. Let's talk a little bit about Kalshi.
Yeah.
And
Ryder Cup, baby.
Yeah, we'll go from there. So
gotta go get my USA
and I got a Kalshi commercial here to lead us off too.
Indiana gonna win, baby.
We're in Florida asking people what they put their money on. I'm all in on OKC.
Indiana got that dog in them.
Will egg prices go up this month?
I think we'll hit $20.
How many hurricanes do you think we'll have this year?
Kalshi lets you legally trade on anything, anywhere in the U.S. OKC!
OKC!
The bees collect the pollen, bring it to Joe, he packages it, and he gets it to you. It's simple, 100% natural, and it's good for you.
There's only one place to get JOEBEES, and that's from me. JOEBEES!
If you want to look and feel good, call 877-300-5632.
You got the tickets?
Vivid Seats has legit tickets for legit fans. From concerts to sports and everything in between. Vivid Seats makes scoring great deals on great seats fast, easy, and reliable. When it's something you can't miss, Vivid Seats doesn't miss. With the only ticket company in the game that rewards you for buying. Vivid Seats.
Vivid Seats.
I'm back.
He's back. Look at him. He comes from behind the curtain, like the Wizard of Oz there, bro.
Behind the curtain, man.
So check this out. All right. So we are we're friendly with Vivid Seats. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're also friendly with SeatGeek and StubHub and all these places, but StubHub is in this weird sort of habit right now. They have this bad habit of taking your money, but then not getting you the tickets. And at the very last, they don't let you know until the very last minute.
Yeah.
And this has happened to me. This happened to me 2 years ago. Me and Malia and I were going to a Philly game, and we were standing outside, and we never got the tickets. So I had to call StubHub. Okay, yeah, we'll give you a refund. Took literally about 8 months to get the refund. But what I did was I went to Vivid Seats that day and said, let me try a Vivid. We sat right behind home plate in the third row.
Wow, that's great.
But we got them instantly. So now we use Vivid constantly. I wake up a couple of weeks ago on a Sunday morning, and my wife is all excited. She's like, we got tickets to Hamilton. And I'm like, okay, cool. Where? The Kravitz Center in Miami? She goes, no, on Broadway. I'm like, really? I said, where'd you get them? She goes, StubHub. I was like, why would you use StubHub? So guess what she doesn't have yet?
The tickets.
The tickets, yeah. And she spent, I don't know. I'm going to guess, she wouldn't tell me how much she spent, but it had to be a couple $1,000 because this is somebody Leslie Odom's last performance in Hamilton. And he's one of the originals, or the night before Thanksgiving. So she's never going to get those tickets.
No.
So I told her, cancel it, get a hold of StubHub, cancel it. We'll get them on Vivid, because on Vivid, you literally get the tickets almost instantly. And if they don't get you the tickets, or if the seller doesn't deliver the tickets, Vivid will replace the tickets with tickets that are equal or better. And it still happens instantly. The seller only has a certain amount of time. And you buy 10 tickets with Vivid, you get an 11th ticket for free. I've used Vivid for AC/DC. I've used them for Inter Miami. I've used them for
FAU. No,
I never use them for FAU. That I wouldn't pay for. We use them for NASCAR with Garen. I mean, we've been using Vivid all over the place. Love Vivid Seats. Okay. And we love Kalshi. So we go to these sports betting seminars or conventions, let's call them. Okay. And, it's all about the latest trends and, how to entice people to sign up for sports books and what's coming in the future and, where it came from. And so we went to one. It was myself, Junior, and Roberto went to one in Miami. We're in Fort Lauderdale earlier this year. And all they talked about was the prediction markets. And I'm like, what the hell is prediction market? What is that? Currently 14-1 on the morning line, 18 minutes to post. I'm not sure what that one is about.
Yeah.
Joe's got the 3. Okay, Joe's all right. So we gotta put these in order, buddy, so that we know what he's talking about.
Yeah, a little more context.
Yeah, there we go. We gotta know. All right. So Joe's got Maximum Promise in the next race at Churchill. And that was his play of the day, his race of the day. And every day you can get Q's picks on the website there.
Wow.
So, all right, Stephen, don't touch anything, okay, buddy? Because every time I'm hitting a button, he's hitting a button at the same time. So there you go. So 14-1. Currently 14-1 off a 3-1 morning line. I don't know if that weighs well or not. If you're following the money, that don't weigh well.
No.
But if it wins, you're in good shape right there. But anyway, they're talking about these prediction markets. Prediction. And that's all sports betting is predictions. It's just guessing. I mean, what is a guess? It's a prediction, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
All right. So I'm like, all right, prediction markets. Sure. And I guess about a month and a half ago, one of our sportsbook guys calls and he says, hey, you want to try Kalshi? You guys want to start using Kalshi? And I'm like, I don't even know what the hell Kalshi is, but sure. So he sent it to me. I opened it up, and now Steven, can you pull up Kalshi? Well, first let me show you. I already did this before. I showed you last night, Inter Miami. I did on Kalshi. All right. So I opened Kalshi up with $100. When I opened the book up, all right. Joe just put his first 2 picks into Kalshi tonight. Look at that. All right. See, we're already making a difference in this world with predictions. We've inspired Joe. We should have predicted that Joe would make 2 predictions tonight. But are they correct predictions? What are you up to over there?
I'm opening up my Kalshi app.
Oh, I thought you were on the ReBet casino. I was like, oh my God.
No. I'm at the Kalshi app right now.
So I opened this Kalshi app up, and Steven, let's Steven screen share your Kalshi up here with us. All right. So what blew me away with this Kalshi is that you can you can predict anything, literally anything. So I got to maximize my screen here so I can see what the heck I'm looking at. Hopefully people can see this. What are we looking at across the top, Stephen? What do we got? We got trending. So this is all trending that we're looking at right now, right? Stephen, turn your mic on. Or come on camera here.
Yes, you have all the stuff that's trending right now.
Right, so who will be arrested before 2027? Letitia James or James Comey? Tom, and yeah, you can follow this just like you're buying crypto or stocks on Robinhood. So here's the crazy thing also, is that about 3 or 4 days after we got Kalshi, I logged into my Robinhood app, which I don't go in there daily. And what shocked the kajesus out of me, you could make football predictions on Robinhood now.
No way.
You got Robinhood? Go to the app. Yeah, it's like a punch in the face. As soon as you log in, predict the outcome of these NFL games. So, but on here, you got trending. Stephen, hit news, the tab up at the top. Go to news. It's the one right next to trending, buddy. There you go. All right, so what kind of predictions do we have on the news? What does that first one say? Will Trump or his cabinet discuss South Park this week? So me and Stephen and I were talking about this prior to the show, I believe. Yesterday, all over Kalshi was all kinds of South Park predictions because they were putting out their prediction episodes. So the prediction bets in here were, what will South Park say? Will they say Kalshi? Did they use the word Kalshi at all last night on the show, Stephen? Because you could have bet on that.
I can't remember. I was watching it, but I don't think they mentioned the name.
All right. Or will they say prediction? Either one of those was a winner. Go back to the main menu there at the top. You got politics, you got sports, you got culture. What's in culture? What is it? What's runner-up U.S. iPhone app tomorrow?
ChatGPT or Google Gemini, but there's a Joe Biden one.
It doesn't.
Will Biden make a public appearance this month?
Has Joe Biden made a public appearance in the last 10 years? No one actually knows that for sure. Did you see that Trump hung a picture that he did this? Did you see this, Tom?
No.
There's a wall in the White House called the White House Hall of Fame. And it's this long hallway and it's got every president's picture all the way through, even though, even Obama's there and Bush and Clinton and everybody. And it got Trump. And then went to Biden. There's a picture of the auto pen. How funny was that?
That's great.
I don't care if you like them or you don't like them. That was funny right there.
I thought that was funny.
What else we got there? Crypto. What is crypto, Stephen? Ethereum price today at 8 p.m. And then you can pick, is it going to be higher or lower than what they have up there? Yes or no? These are all yes or no bets or predictions. Climate. Stephen, go to climate. I mean, this was awesome. You could bet on the weather. Highest temperature in New York City today.
Highest temperature in Miami tomorrow.
when I saw this, it took me to TikTok. And I thought, when I first heard of TikTok, I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever. Yeah. But I can easily waste 4 hours and not realize I just did watching 10-second videos on TikTok.
It's insane, isn't it?
That's what this thing is going to be. And here's the beautiful thing with Kalshi so far, why I like it. I opened it up with $100. I currently have, are you ready for this?
Go for it. Drum roll, please.
6 million. No, I'm just kidding. $256. But I opened it up with 100.
And when did you open it up?
I opened it up, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. But I'm not in here every single day.
Right.
So you go to your portfolio and it gives you your history. Here's my history. All right. Inter Miami was a winner last night. Here's a great one I did the other night. What will Kimmel say during his show when he came back? And it was Charlie Kirk, yes. MAGA, yes. Trump, yes. 17 more. What was my position? My position was that he would say Charlie Kirk. And he did, and I won that bet. I won $30. I I'm not sure how much I put in, but it paid me. I won 30, so I paid out $68, and it says that. Oh, right here. Okay. Oh, Disney. He will say Disney, so I can hold it up to the camera there. Boom. I bet the Kimo would say Disney.
Winner.
I mean, yeah. I mean, some of these things are so stupid. I lost a baseball game. I hit a baseball game. I hit another baseball game. I hit another baseball game. I hit another baseball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins so far in Calci. And I'm up $160 almost. Now, Stephen, go to sports.
Give me a pick, man. Give me a pick.
Well, you're going to give us a pick here. All right, let's go. Well, here, all right, real quick, football. Go to football. And Army and ECU. All right, so this game's 7-0 right now. I got it on right here in front of me. I wouldn't touch this game with your money, Tom. But right now, and this is where live betting and this is where Calci is so cool, the odds continue to change, which means the value of your bet continues to change. So let's just say that, I don't know what this was pregame, but let's say that Army was a heavy favorite pregame. I think they were minus, or they were getting 2.5 points. Now you can get better money because they're down. Like live betting. Do you remember when I used to tell the story about Golden State Warriors? Every game 2 seasons ago or 3 seasons ago, they would be a 10, 12, 15-point favorite, but they never started playing until the third quarter. So they would always go down by 20 points. So you have this gigantic odds swing. So now where you were going to lay 15 before the game started, now you can get Golden State at -3, -4. You can get them +2, +3. Same thing here. The value of your bet changes as the game goes on. So as far as football tonight, I don't know. I'm not going to touch Arizona and Seattle. I will not bet against Seattle because our good friend Federico is part of the Seattle Seahawks now. So I'm just not going to touch it. There's some things I don't do. But go back, find us golf here, Stephen. Golf. Look, Tom, there's chess, cricket, hockey, motorsports, UFC. It's all there. But go to chess. Or go to golf. Yeah, golf. That's what I mean. All right. So
we are in golf.
There's this Ryder Cup thing going on right now, Tom. And we got, what is this first one? Scotty Scheffler or Rory McIlroy?
As top point scorer.
Yeah, I already got that. I got
it. All right. So what do we got? Because I've got my app open right now, and I'm going to go to golf. And let's see, sports. Golf. So what do we like here in this thing, Tom? You can give out.
Okay, I definitely like Scotty Scheffler over McIlroy. Okay,
but here's where this is tricky. All right, if you could go back to the first page there, Stephen, for a second. All right.
Okay,
Stephen, right there. Okay.
Yeah, walk me through.
That is not Scotty against Rory.
It's for points.
It's for points.
Right.
So you can either
score the most points.
Yeah. So is it Scotty? Yes or no? It actually would have nothing to do with Rory at this point.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I got Scotty. I think Scotty Scheffler is probably going to score the most points.
You do.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So that right now that's plus 498 on here.
Right.
That's a pretty damn good bet.
That is a good bet. And Scotty Scheffler, I think he's I think he's going to kill it.
And they say there's 22 more other people they have as options.
Yeah, I mean, there's, but
like if you hit more, and then it shows you the list.
Right.
Yeah, you'll have everything in there.
Like I'm picking the U.S. to win.
All right, I just went. I locked in right here. What you told me to lock in right here. $20. It's going to give me 99 if he wins. If he doesn't win, I'm coming looking for you.
Yeah. Okay. It even shows you how much people are betting on it.
Yes, that's why you have to look, because that's how your odds change. It's based on the money.
That's crazy.
Obviously, the more likely a team is to win, the less it's going to pay out.
No. Yeah, I'm excited about this Ryder Cup, man.
Yeah, I would say so. Again, Kalshi is new, man. Bottom of the seventh still. Phillies are up 1-0. Schwarber any hit yet? I'm not sure. Let's take a look over here on Better. But Kalshi's still new to me. But it's huge. I mean, you can go to Robinhood and you can predict football, NFL football, and I'm guessing NCAA football also on Robinhood. Climate, companies, finance, tech and science, world events, health. I mean, you name it. You just want to keep yourself busy. $1 here, 50 cents there, blah, blah, blah. It's a fun thing to do. And here's the best thing. It's legal everywhere. This is not under the
Well, it's like your stock trading.
Yeah, that's exactly. The people who govern stock trading are the people who govern this predictions market. So is there a pick other than Rory that you have in this Ryder's Cup here?
I don't have Rory. I have Scotty Scheffler.
Oh, Scheffler, okay.
Okay. I picked Scotty Scheffler.
That's why I just bet on,
right?
The
most points. And I picked the US to win.
Okay.
Because the US has a solid team this year. And I was looking at the matchups. I mean, I'm definitely going to go to Hard Rock and Better, because the matchups are just crazy. Like DeChambeau and Justin Thomas against John Rahm and Terrell Hatton. I hate to say this, but I think John Rahm and Terrell Hatton are going to win because, Justin Thomas is not solid. He's struggling with his putting. Scotty Scheffler and Russell Henley against Ludwig Erberg and Matt Fitzpatrick. They're going to kill it. Scotty Scheffler, Russell Henley, done. Colin Morikawa and Harris English against Rory McIlroy and Tommy Fleetwood. Rory and Tommy Fleetwood, I think, are going to destroy them. Then we have Xander Schauffele and Patrick Cantley against McIntyre and Victor Hovland. That's going to be a tight match, but I'm picking the U.S. on that one for sure. I mean, the format is always the same. They do foursomes foursomes alternate shot on the first day, and then the second day it's best ball, and then the last day is single matches.
Okay.
So and I like the captain this year, Keegan Bradley, because he's a very, very competitive player. He hasn't had a lot of wins over, in the past, but these past year and a half, he's just been killing it, man. And I think he's the right leader for the team. I'm excited.
And forgive me for not knowing this, but when does this start? Or did it start already?
Starts Friday.
Starts Friday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Yep.
And where is this thing? This thing is being played in Bethpage, New York?
It's being played in Bethpage. And this is a funny story because back in the 80s, late 80s,
1880s or 1980s? We have to ask when we're talking 1980s.
It was either the late 80s or the early 90s. A buddy of mine, Tommy V, he was a headhunter and he had some appointments on Long Island. He's like, "Oh, come ride with me, bring your clubs, we'll play golf." So, okay. So we went to Bethpage and we were going out like mid-afternoon for the twilight, and it was so jammed up. The guy says, "Why don't you go out on the black?" He goes, "The only problem is, you have to walk." So we're like, "Okay." He goes, "Yeah, but it's not in great shape, but there's nobody out there." So we went out, and what a goat track it was, man. It was such a crappy course. And then all of a sudden, like a year later, my buddy's like, "Hey, remember that course we played in New York?" I'm like, "Yeah, Bethpage Black, it sucked." And he goes, "Well, guess what? 2002, it's going to be in the US Open." I'm like, "No way." And now it's one of the hardest courses and one of the best courses in the country.
Wow. That's what Ted Brooks was telling me. The people line up like they're buying Taylor Swift concert tickets to get into this play.
It's insane.
Steven, you can pull the screen share.
Public course, yeah.
I'm looking to see if you could bet on the or predict the weather at Bethpage tomorrow, but I'm not seeing Bethpage. You can. Here's a prediction: the Arctic Sea ice minimum extends summer of 2025. Below 4.6 million square, or below 4.5 million square. Here you go, Tom.
Go ahead.
You saw one earthquakes in California. Will there be an 8.0 earthquake in California before 2035?
Yes.
Will a hurricane make landfall in South Carolina during the 25 hurricane season?
Yes.
You're running out of time, bro. There's only about a month left in hurricane season here. Will India meet its 2030 climate goals? When will Mount Spur erupt?
Never heard of it.
Number of tornadoes next month. I mean, this is nuts.
Will a hurricane make a landfall in Florida during 2025 hurricane season?
Probably.
Yeah, possibly. There's a couple.
There's one out there brewing right now.
There's twin hurricanes right next to each other right now, but they're saying that they're both not going to go anywhere. But
and then Hurricane Herbert, category 3, 4, 5, or 1 or 2, but everyone's saying yes on 4 or above.
So here's the thing with Kalshi. There's no real sort of sign-up bonuses with Kalshi. They do give you a free trade after you make 10 trades. I think it's a free $10 trade after you make 10 trades. Right there, get $10 when you trade 10 contracts. You can cash out during the game. They give you like your early cash out bonuses. And now, Tom, even if you're losing, you can cash out early. You're going to lose money, but you don't have to lose all your money.
Right. Just like in Hard Rock.
It's legal everywhere. And you can do it in game, where that's where a lot of our best action historically has come in game.
Yeah, I like Kalshi. I wish it had table tennis though.
Give it time, I guess. That's a great Kalshi question. Is at some point will you be able to bet on table tennis on Kalshi?
Yeah,
we may have to start our own
predictions. Make predictions.
Predictions, exactly. Well, ECU is now up 14-0 over Army in the first. Boy, Army is not the Army of last year. No. That's not the Army I was in. That's for sure. So, I guess in conclusion, what you can expect out of the Bleacher Bet Show every week is we're going to bring you picks that we're solid with. We're going to give you sort of the best books at the time, the best sport book promos at the time. And we're not going to BS you, and we're not taking any money. We don't want any of your money. All you got to do is follow. And we're doing the show once a week. How do you get the picks the other days? Follow us on the X. Follow us on Instagram, especially. We'll put them in the stories every single day. Everything that we've ever done is there. You can go see it. And I'm giving you right now, this very second,
free bets.
Messi. Anytime Inter Miami plays for the rest of this year, bet on Messi to score a goal. You will lose once or twice, or maybe even 3 times, but you will win way more than that. And if you want to get ballsy, take Messi to have 2+ goals, because that's when you really get into some money. But again, it's for fun. You're not going to make a living doing this. And anyone who tells you on Instagram that they're making millions of dollars sports betting,
they're lying.
What the F are they doing on Instagram trying to sell you a package for $20 for them?
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Right.
Oh, next week, assignment, Steven and Tom, if you're on with us next week.
Yeah, I'll be on.
Everybody come up with their Kalshi play of the week.
Kalshi play of the week.
Yeah. I mean, as some of these plays, I mean, there was one in here about the hurricane in California by the year 2035. So you got a earthquake. Yeah. Earthquake. So you're going to have to be patient on some of these plays here, because, that's 10 years. You're going to have to wait to cash that one out.
Yeah.
Will there be at least an 8.0 earthquake in California before 2035?
I think there will be.
Yeah, but
it may not be in a major city, but they get out in the desert all the time, up in the,
No, this is a good bet then, because it's plus 673 if you say yes.
Yeah, that's a real good bet. You bet $10, man. It's what, $60?
Yeah.
$67.
That's just a long time to wait out $60. It's 10 years, isn't it?
I'll put $100 in.
That's a long way to wait out $600.
Put $100,000 in.
There you go, buddy. Not everybody hits jackpots on the progressive like you do. So sports betting, we got it covered for you. All right. You got Fantasy Fools. Have you seen Fantasy Fools at all yet, Tom? Have you put your eyes on that?
Not
Junior
yet.
and Mike, two of the original Bleacher brothers. I mean, Yankee Legs, Nelly Guns. They're doing an absolutely fabulous. They do Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights. Tuesday nights at 8:30 for a quick hit, and then Wednesday nights they're on 5 to 6. Kicking it back with Matt. The People's Club, Carrick Ranger show is coming soon. You got Q Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. You got also eligible, and Q is spitting out winners. Q, how did this horse do of yours? Let's see. Let's see if your horse came out there, Q. You're 14-1. Oh, 18 minutes to post, and that was a few minutes ago. Did it happen yet? I am not quite sure.
Piffed.
I
guess not. Well,
didn't fire, maybe. I don't know. That's a Morse code right there.
Be a little more descriptive. Ended up off the board.
Okay, bet down to 3-1.
That sucks.
What else is on? Bleacher Brothers show is on. You got Kicking It Back with Matt on.
Conversations with Jeff DeForest.
No, Conversation with Jeff DeForest is not on anymore, but you got Break the Bank with Jeff DeForest. Okay. You got the Sports Profit Show. You've got Defo every morning, the Defo and Luby show. What am I not? I know that there's way more than this.
I don't know.
Is Garen's show still a thing? Lap by lap?
No, Garen's on another assignment right now, so NASCAR took a back seat. But yeah, that will be back. Gosh, there's a lot more stuff.
Hey, when are we going to have Chase Brooks back on?
Chase Brooks will be on soon. You get the Fight Game with me and Nick the Flick is a monthly show. We did a show last night. Chase Brooks will be back on. You've got Stadium Food Girl is going to be coming and doing a show with Bleacher Brothers Sports Network. Yeah. Center Cut Media coming over, and this guy's awesome. Michael Calderese. I mean, he's funny, he's smart, it's provocative. You can't take your eyes off of this show. And that's going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. So it's we're bringing it.
And then Welcome to Miami, the Inner Miami show.
All right, Steven, you can stop. You just keep bringing up shows that are no longer being broadcast at this moment. So, but there will be other Inner Miami shows coming on in the future.
Yep.
And that's the Bleacher Bet show for tonight. So for the initial show here, just kind of introduce ourselves and who we are. So any NFL locks or anything that you got that you want to give out for this weekend, Tom, before we get out of here, or anything that you're really
Giants are going to lose. Dallas is going to lose. And San Francisco is probably going to win.
You know, everybody is hurt on San Francisco. There's no business being 3-0. Now the Purdy's backup is out.
Yeah.
The Ayuk is nowhere close to coming back. Kittle's out. Bosa's out for the season.
Also too, Miami. Bet against Miami.
But they're playing the Jets, so you can't have two losers in one game.
No, I really think the Jets are going to beat them.
I don't know. Miami historically for the last 3 or 4 or 5 years just beat up on bad teams.
Right.
So they haven't played a bad team yet, right? Who'd they lose to? They lost to Buffalo. Who'd they lose to week 1?
New England.
Oh, New England's a bad team. Right?
And then the Colts, they lost to.
The Colts are not a bad team.
No.
No.
Colts are decent.
I don't know. But
it's too early in the season.
Yeah, it is. I got to figure out
my early, man.
I got to figure out my patterns. But I do have on Calci. I got the Niners over 9.5 wins, and right now it's looking good.
Yep.
So next up on the channel, what is tonight? Thursday?
Yep.
The Joe Quill Show, 9 o'clock.
Go Joe.
So until next week, we appreciate you tuning into the Bleacher Bet Show. And stay tuned for Steven. We're going to have to get better at you running some of the sound too. Joe Q's on at 9.
Adios, everybody.
Everybody have a good night.